Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is Julie here with your TipRanks pre-market morning update, where we're bringing you everything you need to know before the market opens. So let's get into it. All right, guys, welcome back, and thank you all so much for being here. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. This morning, we'll be taking a look at a bunch of exciting stock market news, some notable earnings reports and what's ahead for the week, and which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Don't forget to make sure you download the TipRanks mobile app to access all of your favorite research tools on the go. Links will be in the description down below. Now let's get right into this morning's exciting stock market news. We are starting the week off with U.S. stock futures in the green. Currently, Dow futures are up 0.54%, S&P 500 futures up 0.52%, and NASDAQ futures up 0.45%. Shares of Apple are down slightly in the pre-market this morning after the company shared that they're going to be slower than expected iPhone shipments out of China. The company said that COVID-19 restrictions have temporarily impacted the primary iPhone 14 Pro and iPhone 14 Pro Max assembly facility located in Zhengzhou, China. The facility is currently operating at a significantly reduced capacity. Apple did add that demand remains strong for their Pro models. They did not mention the cheaper iPhone 14 and Plus models. Demand for their standard and mid-range models has been underwhelming, which led to a number of reported production cuts since the launch back in September. Analysts currently rate the Apple stock a strong buy with an average upside of about 31%. Amazon has expanded use of Rivian Automotive's zero-emission delivery vans to more than 100 cities. They announced that Rivian Automotive vans have delivered more than 5 million packages to customers across the United States since their rollout back in July. They've expanded their fleet of vans to more than 1,000 vehicles and are now delivering in more than 100 cities across the country. They said that they continue to make progress with Rivian towards their target of having thousands of vehicles on the road by the end of the year and 100,000 vehicles by 2030. Analysts rate the Amazon stock a strong buy with an average upside of 56%. While the Rivian Automotive stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 49%. Meta Platforms is expected to begin rounds of massive layoffs this week as they join the ranks of many big companies looking to cut costs. According to people familiar with the matter, the layoffs are expected to affect thousands of employees, and an announcement is planned to come as soon as Wednesday. In September, Meta had reported more than 87,000 employees. On their Q3 earnings call at the end of October, Mark Zuckerberg said that the company would focus their investments on a small number of high-priority growth areas. So that means that some teams will grow meaningfully, but other teams will stay flat or shrink over the next year. In aggregate, we expect to end 2023 as either roughly the same size or even a slightly smaller organization than we are today. Their stock is rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 61%. And Peabody Energy and Coronado Global Resources have called off their $6 billion merger as the company was aiming to become a global coal leader. Peabody is the largest coal mining company in the U.S., while Coronado is based in Australia and is a leading international producer of high-quality metallurgical coal. The reason for the closure of talks, which began in October, was not revealed, but Coronado did state they will continue to focus on ongoing capital investments. The Peabody stock is currently rated a moderate buy with an average upside of 5%, and Coronado, which trades on the Australian market, is rated a strong buy with an average upside of 14%. Now, moving over to notable earnings reports. In the after hours today, we'll be hearing from Activision Blizzard, Take-Two Interactive, Diamondback Energy, and Lyft. Highlights on Tuesday include AMC Entertainment, Walt Disney, Occidental Petroleum, and Upstart. On Wednesday, we have Rivian Automotive, Roblox, and Beyond Meat. Thursday, we have NEO, Ralph Lauren, Six Flags, and Aurora Cannabis. And Friday has Star Equity Holdings and Real Good Food Company. On Saturday, we heard from Warren Buffett's Berkshire Hathaway. They saw a year-over-year increase in revenue and $1 billion in buybacks. Their total revenue rose to $76.9 billion in the quarter, up from $70.6 billion a year earlier. The company did take a $2.7 billion hit from Hurricane Ian, but ended the quarter with about $109 billion worth of cash. With just 2 current analyst ratings, their stock comes in as a moderate buy with an average upside of 25%. In the pre-market this morning, we heard from Palantir, who just missed on earnings expectations and beat on revenue. Their Q3 earnings per share of 1 cent was 1 cent shy of analyst expectations, while revenue came in at $477.8 million, which was $2.8 million ahead of expectations and up nearly 22% year over year. Analysts currently rate the Palantir stock a hold with an average upside of 30%. And we've heard from BioNTech, who reported big year-over-year declines. Their revenue fell 43% year-over-year to about 3.46 billion euros, while their earnings per share declined just over 43% to 6.98 euros. But the company did revise their COVID-19 vaccine sales outlooks for the year at the upper end of their original range. Analysts currently rate the BioNTech stock a moderate buy with an average upside of 35%. Now let's take a look at which stocks are the morning's biggest gainers and losers. Our biggest gainers this morning are led by AMTD Digital on no distinct news. Trading under the ticker HKD, their stock is up about 8.4%. They're followed by RLX Technology under the ticker RLX, up 7.24%, and TriNet Group under TNET, up 6.8%. Our biggest losers this morning are led by the Huati International Group, cooling off from big gains last week. Under the ticker HUDI, the stock is down 32%. They're followed by Ritchie Brothers under RBA, down 10%, and Treehouse Foods under THS, down 5.5%. So that is going to be everything for Monday's pre-market morning update, getting you up to speed with what you need to know before that opening bell. If you made it to the end of today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, say good morning in the comments down below. I always love hearing from you guys, and make sure you download that TipRanks mobile app. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great Monday, and I'll see you back here next time.